This is the last episode.
Please, sir, may I have some coochie? Who do you think you are, Trent Reznor?
Yes, my name is. Hello, guys. Hey, everybody. My name is Trent Reznor.
And I had an opioid addiction for 2 decades. Please help me.
And then I got better.
And now I smile all the time.
And then I smile all the time.
My favorite picture of Trent Reznor of all time is that Photoshop of him in a Mario, and like he's a kart racing, and they photoshopped him into Rainbow Road from Mario 64.
I'm gonna Google this right now.
And they modified the lyrics to what the fuck is their biggest song ever made? Nine Inch Nails.
Oh fuck.
It's about animals. Are you not? I don't think you're gonna be able to find it. Would you look up Trent Reznor and then what you look up?
Mario 64?
No, Mario Kart.
Oh, I heard something else.
No, yeah, Mario Kart 64 on Rainbow Road.
Mario Kart 64.
It's a pretty popular image. I'm assuming you'd be able to find it.
All right, I typed in exactly what you said.
Yeah, the one on the left. That's my favorite picture of him.
That is pretty good.
It's him fucking racing down Rainbow Road.
It's a Reddit picture.
Yeah, it's an old picture. I don't know who made this. It's such an old one.
So here's Trent Reznor. Oh, it's definitely not. This is an original.
No, it's an old picture. I've seen it around for years.
So here's Trent Reznor driving a mini hot rod down Rainbow Road.
I want to hug you like an animal. My only mission is fun. That's the lyrics. That's the modified lyrics.
I like Nine Inch Nails.
I like them too.
Let me rephrase that. I like Trent Reznor.
I like the band. They make cool stuff.
I like Trent Reznor, and because of that, therefore
by extension.
Yes.
Like I like David Byrne a lot, so by extension I like Talking Heads, even though I like Talking Heads first.
See, that's how I feel about like the Danzig.
Danzig?
Danzig.
Is that how you say it? Is that how you says it?
Glenn Danzig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never said his name out loud.
Interesting.
I don't say a lot of things out loud. I think it's how most human beings work nowadays. It's like, that's how you say it?
Danzig. Yeah. Man.
Oh,
okay. Because I'm not a fan of the Misfits, but I like Danzig's. Therefore, I like the Misfits.
I should like the Misfits, but I don't. And that's all I have for it.
You don't have to like anything, man.
No, because like what they do and what their sound and gimmick is.
Oh, it's like totally up
like
your
it
alley.
should be up my alley, and it's really not. And it's really weird that it's not. Because a lot of people that I know and have met in my life love them, and I don't.
Same.
But I should. It's fucked up.
Well, I know a lot of people that love them, but I don't care.
But they've become another t-shirt band to me.
Oh, for sure.
It's not meant to be an insult. A lot of bands are on t-shirts.
I feel like Metallica did like another arc recently of getting like on t-shirts.
Well, they are the Wu-Tang of metal.
They are the Wu-Tang of metal.
We're like, no, we're going to sell out. Fuck everybody who gives a shit for it. And they did. And they still do. And that's fine. Make your money, whatever.
Yeah, man.
But man, when you see like
Metallica's coming out with
Ghostface Killah selling vape juice and he calls it woo goo, I'm like, wow, what the fuck?
Metallica's coming out with a whiskey this year called Blackened.
I was about to send you a message about that, but I assume you already knew about it.
Of course. I'm so excited for it because I like whiskey and I'm excited for that.
Whiskey's pretty good.
Yeah.
Give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 whiskey.
I've only ever had a 2 whiskey.
Over under. I'll give it the underrated.
What are you on pitchfork.com?
No, this is a Bill Burr bit that he hasn't done in a very long time.
No, that's a segment on Pitchfork.
Is it?
It's called Over or Under, and they just interview artists and they just give them like a person, an idea, or a food or whatever, like a random thing, and go overrated, underrated.
Yeah,
and they just talk about it.
Bill Burr used to do that on his podcast back in the day, and he hasn't done that.
Okay, what is over and under to him? Is it like
just overrated, underrated?
Okay, same thing.
Literally same thing.
Yeah,
but it would be like simple thing. I remember him talking about like is like sandwiches underrated.
They're underrated.
Yeah,
because people forget burgers are sandwiches. You ever been to like a good deli?
Hot dogs aren't.
What is a hot dog then?
Hot dog's a hot dog.
You think it's its own classification if that's special?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I think it's just a shitty sandwich. Because you can put if you
okay.
If you cut up,
this is what people came here for.
All right.
Guys, this is the last episode podcast. Riveting content.
All right, if you cut up a wiener, not even like a hot dog, like a bratwurst or like a chicken sausage or a sausage or whatever, and you just cut it up into bits and you just put it in a hot dog bun like you would a submarine sandwich, or like you cut up in a loaf of bread, like the same shit. Put some dressing on and eat it like a sandwich. Is it not a sandwich then?
No.
Why?
Because
in theory, it's made out of some of the same bits that
in this essay I will be discussing.
Yeah, in this essay I will be discussing my 500-word essay, my fucking master's thesis.
It's one of my favorite memes, by the way.
Yeah, like in this essay I will discuss. Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on. While we talk, I'm gonna read one. That's right. I'm gonna go live on the podcast. Go to my Facebook.
You read a fucking 500-word essay?
No, no. I'm gonna read a essay meme.
You're an essay meme.
Thanks.
That's
Here you go. Peter Parker, also known as the popular superhero Spider-Man, is roughly 16 to 17 years old, meaning he was born in either 2001 or 2002. Contrary to popular,
I know this is going, and I'm really excited.
Contrary to popular belief, this placed him firmly in the Gen Z category.
I knew it was going there.
Rather than the millennial category that many place him in. By extrapolating this information, we can conclude that Peter Parker not only knows what a furry is, but constantly has to grapple with the fact that his spider-centric identity is, in fact, his persona. In this essay, I will.
No, that makes him less of a furry, more of a furry kin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or arachnakin, because he's an arachnid.
Other kin. Just whatever.
Another kin, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's progressive up in this podcast, motherfucker.
But he's based off of a thing that really exists.
Oh yeah.
So there's probably like an arachnid because that's the scientific name for.
I'm gonna Google arachnakin.
Please do. Please do that on your computer box.
Arachnid.
So that when the FBI take your computer away in a year for all the stuff you have on there, they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Arachnid dash kin.
Is that to have a dash?
I don't know. Nope.
Are you getting real arachnids?
I'm just getting spiders now. Did you mean arachnids in? There's a Twitter handle, Arachnic Kid.
It's Nicolas Cage, and it's Homestuck as we had it. We done. This bit is over. And the avatar is Homestuck, and the banner is Nicolas Cage. We're out of here. I know what this kind of person
These
is
are
like.
These tweets are only responses to this other Twitter confident bull.
Why are you like adding people's Twitter handles out here on this fucking more Homestuck, baby?
Oh my god,
Homestuck's never died.
And so we're on this person's Twitter now.
I wonder if Homestuck will ever die.
The last tweet that this person gave was August 1st, 2017, and it was simply the word "feck?" question mark or no fuck comma.
Is that okay?
That's the this person's Twitter is interesting. Every single tweet.
It's in character.
Yeah,
because people roleplay.
Every single tweet, the first letter of the tweet is a lowercase, but the rest are capitalized.
That's a Homestuck thing.
Is it?
Don't ask me. I don't want to talk about it.
All right, cool.
I don't want to talk about Homestuck. I don't have the food.
Dude, I haven't heard
time. Patience. Alcohol.
It's been months.
External references. Other people who knew about Homestuck or were into it. I don't have the 5-hour documentary ready.
It's been maybe 6 months since I've remember you mentioning Homestuck.
Because it never goes away.
Yeah.
The people, the fandom, the thing never goes away.
I'm sorry.
Because it continues. No, I'm not mad about it, but it's just an anomaly that it never goes away. Whatever. One of the guys who worked on Homestuck back in the day, some of the music on it, made Undertale. And by the way, Lewis, you're buying that game tomorrow.
How much is it?
Tomorrow on the Switch.
How much?
$15.
I
will buy it for you. I will pay you back next week. You are buying that game and you're going to play it.
All right.
You cannot go, but I only play games on the Switch because it's on the Switch. Now you have to play it. You have no choice. Its third birthday just happened. Look up the trailer for it on the Switch. It's very, very funny.
Bro, if you Venmo me $15, I will buy that game.
I don't have a Venmo. I will give you cold hard cash.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I'm not gotten paid.
If you throw $15 worth of pennies right into my mouth.
We're going to play that fucking video game.
All right, fine.
Because it will not take you that much time out of your day.
Isn't that game? Can't that game be beaten like 3 hours?
No, it's longer than that.
All right.
It can be beaten in a playthrough in about like maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, I saw a review or something, and okay.
That's if you're playing it like just to beat it. But if you are playing the game and you like it, you're gonna be taking a little bit more time, or a lot more time.
I finally saw my first ever review on that game a couple days ago.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you don't know anything about this game still.
And I saw it.
You're really vague on it.
Yeah, and I saw the review, and it was like, this does not look like it's for me. It wasn't a good review though. I think it was a Nintendo Life review, which I usually like Nintendo Life reviews, but that one wasn't great.
I legitimately think all you need to know about the game is the trailer that they made for it on Steam and the one they made for the one on Switch. Because they're somewhat like real ads and don't really give a lot of information. It's just they show you some shit, and all you need to know about the game, info-wise, is its tagline is the friendly RPG where you don't have to kill anybody.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know.
Like, the game itself sounds hard.
It's like the gameplay?
Yeah.
No, that's actually one of the things about it. It gets too easy.
Oh, really?
Or there are ways to make that game harder or easier.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll leave it to. But just playing the game like a regular playthrough, it's not too hard.
Every time I think about this game or hear about it, it reminds me of a mixture between Fez and Stanley Parable.
It has a bit of Fez in terms of there is shit to look into.
Yeah, which is what I want.
Which when you get to when you get to a certain point, I will tell you about some of it, and you will go, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
It's not as deep as Fez. Where like, oh no, the game is here, which is stupid. That's what I hate about Fez. Like, oh no, the part that makes this game cool, at least to me, is not in the game, so I don't care. It's just supplementary shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the humor is not Stanley Parable. You'll either like the humor or you will not.
I mean, obviously,
which
those are two options.
Because like this game, I think because with this game's humor and its writing style, I think you'll either like it or you'll be annoyed. Which is why I want to buy it for you.
Tomorrow is the Nintendo Switch Online start thing.
Yeah, let's break into that shit. Man, that service still sucks.
I'm buying it though, and so are you.
I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have no reason to right now.
What about Splatoon?
I don't have a reason to play online right now. The only thing I'm going to play is Splatoon. I have over 100 hours in that game.
Yeah.
I will wait to buy online when Smash comes out.
Here's my thing with the online is...
The only thing I'm going to play with Splatoon more is I'm going to buy the single player expansion because I want to play those missions.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to really it's not worth it to me right now. It's really not.
Here's my thing.
It's really not. It's a bad service. The more I learn about it, the more of a worse service it becomes.
Here's my thing. It sounds fine enough for me, and it's only $20.
Yeah, the price is not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I have.
But
that's the thing. I have.
But no. Fair. It's the only game that I play online right now, and like I don't even play that online anymore.
I play a lot of stuff online on my Switch. I play Paladins on my Switch. I played Fortnite on my Switch.
You have things for it? I don't.
I play Doom online a lot. I play Mario Tennis a lot online.
Yeah, and obviously like in the direct they show they're showing like these games that are online, we're still updating them. Like they made an anime opening for Splatoon 2 for version 4, which is neat, but also kind of pointless.
Oh, here's my thing. I'm sure I'm not the only one about this. Okay, we're on Nintendo Direct, by the way. Hey, this is Last Episode Podcast.
Talk about shit.
So then I know I'm not the only one like this because I'm not a Splatoon player at all. So when that trailer or whatever the hell came on, I was so I
watched people like some people were like, okay, what?
What was that trying to convey?
They were showing off
some
of the new weapons, the monochrome stuff they were showing off from a new brand.
Okay.
They were okay. You know when they're shaking those grenade things?
No. Oh yeah.
Those are super new.
Really?
Them shaking that is a new thing. Those are new. Oh. That sub weapon is new, and new sub weapons are a big deal.
Okay, that's the thing. I couldn't tell.
The map they were on was like it's an original map I've never seen before.
Okay, cool.
They used a super weapon which I've never seen before, and then that was kind of it.
Okay.
It was mainly just showing. They did this for like version 2. They said, yeah, here's just like a visual trailer to show like, no, we're still making more shit. And version 4 was revamping the Splatfest stuff, which it needed a revamp so bad. It made Salmon Run. It updated Salmon Run to make it not as frustrating when you get a dropped player. Because the way Salmon Run is their PvE mode, and it's really fun actually. I really like it. But it has that thing where it has a ranked mode. Well, it's ranked, so like the more victories you do, the higher your title becomes. And there's like everyone, like if you know how to play a video game and you play it enough, you'll get to the max like rank, whatever it is. And that's where you get like the most rewards for doing it. Like you get more points to get your prizes in it. But the problem with it, because it's a Nintendo Online game, people drop. And they change it towards like, okay, it's like only 4 players versus the AI. And if you match in, and you match into like only 3 people on a team, if you lose, you don't lose any like XP. You don't like down rank as much or at all. Finally, thank God. And if you do manage to win with only 3 people, you get more points, which is something we've been asking for forever. And things like that, things like balance again. Adding those new weapons is actually a big deal because...
When do you think they're going to put Splatoon Battle Royale?
People joke that trailer was going to be that. And that game could not handle it.
I don't know what that would look like.
I would kind of dig if they could try.
I bet they can do a really cool one.
They could do maybe a
very unique one.
40 people.
Yeah, like a cool small version of it.
I'd rather like another game mode than that, but I guess it would be fun in that. But it's a game. Gameplay is not about killing people.
No, it's
about territory control, literally and figuratively. Sometimes it does involve killing people, but it's about fucking with people. And
there are no game modes about straight up killing people.
No, well, not
right.
Directly.
There's no like team. You. There are 0 team deathmatch or deathmatch game modes, right?
No, there's no mode that gives you direct points for killing somebody. Yeah, there are incentives for every game mode to do that for sure.
Yeah,
some more than others, like Clan Blitz, more so than the others.
But I think like that's something that I every time I look at Splatoon, I'm always super interested. I want that game. I will probably end up buying Splatoon 2 eventually. See, that's the thing though.
It won't get a price drop because it's a Nintendo game. It's the first part Nintendo game. It's not gonna get a price drop.
No,
not officially.
Not
officially.
Incorrect. They had it a sale recently.
No, I mean physically. Like a physical version that like Is a permanent price drop? Never happens.
I think Amazon did one.
Yeah, but that's Amazon.
Yeah. But Amazon did...
Like, Amazon did, like, $10 off Breath of the Wild after, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
That was, like a one-day deal.
Mm.
Like, Nintendo never permanently...
Yeah,
Nintendo never permanently drops their prices of their games.
And also my thing is
until they make like the Nintendo Select.
Yeah, I don't need it. And also like if I try to get into that game later, I feel like the more I delay to get in that game, the less people are gonna play it.
No, people still play it. Remember, it's still being updated now. It never stopped getting updates. It's still super active.
I know, but like I can see myself getting that game like
there is no other shooter with a population that is active as Splatoon 2. As far as I'm concerned, it is the only thing worth even playing online on the Switch. That is not Mario Kart or tennis.
Well, for you.
No, because the player base is so big.
I disagree, man. There's a lot of games that I play on the Switch that
and consistent updates for new content.
Okay, fine.
Mario Kart just has the bigger player base. Tennis and Splatoon 2 keep getting updates.
Fair. All right.
Everything else is just gravy. Like Rocket League is gravy. Doom is gravy. They might be good to some people like you, but they're gravy. They're side stuff. They're not big things.
Yes. Okay.
The only big thing is Smash. That's not out yet, so fuck it.
Paladins.
No, Fortnite is the actual answer.
No, I mean, yes.
The actual big one is probably Fortnite.
Yes.
But at the same time, those kids who play Fortnite are already playing on probably some other console at this point. And it's going to come out on Android phones soon.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, it is if you go, Mommy, Daddy, I want to play Fortnite. Oh, just you play on your fucking Samsung, whatever. And then we'll do that. It might move some people, like parents to buy their little shits, Nintendo Online. But no, I have no reason to own it.
Yeah, I don't know. The NES stuff sounds interesting to me. I'm excited to play the classic NES games because there's a lot of old NES games that I haven't played. Obviously,
sure.
What?
But I've played those already, and the ones that I haven't tried, I can go get them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like. Here's my thing about the Switch.
I would need to see the speed if they add to that catalog.
For sure. Fair enough. I'm buying it regardless because it's
some of my favorite games. On the NES, I know will never be on that fucking thing.
Like,
well, some games that don't exist. The company doesn't exist anymore. Like I would be shocked if they could get Earthbound Zero on that bitch.
Oh, I've heard of this.
That game never came out officially in English until the Virtual Console release on the Wii U.
Yeah, I remember you talked about that.
Like if they had like the weird shit, like, hey, what if we translated Dragon Quest 2 on the NES? What if we translated that for you guys? Like weird shit like that. I would be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. My thing,
Dragon Warrior.
Here's my thing about the Switch, and the reason why I jerk off about it all the time is because the one word is convenience.
Yeah.
And having all these types of the most varied catalog of games in my hands. Like I have Doom.
That is not like an NVIDIA Shield.
Yeah, exactly. I have from Doom to Wolfenstein, and then all the way to Fortnite to Paladins, and then all the way to Mario Odyssey and Zelda, and then I can play old NES games and Mega Man. Like I can get my fix of whatever I'm in the mood for. I can play Resident Evil freaking Revelations 2 on there. Like whatever I'm in the mood to play, I have it on my Switch. And that's why I like the Switch so much, and which is why I'm getting an online thing, because it's like, yeah, just add another. Sometimes I'm in the mood to play classic games. Sure, then I have classic games to play. Yeah. So just another.
But at the same time, they keep releasing bundles or straight up.
I don't understand why they keep doing that.
But the one that they announced is cool as shit to me.
Oh, the fighter or the
beat 'em up one.
Beat 'em up one, yeah.
Because for one, some of those games I would love to play again.
What is it called? It's just called Beat 'em Up
bundle. The Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle.
Yeah,
great name, great logo, great collection.
Totally.
I don't know online play, which holy shit, thank God. It's like they put effort into this one.
Yeah, I'm not a.
And two of those games have never come out on home console release ever.
This is
which is fucking awesome. Game reservation is all, and man, I want to play those games forever. Like on a legit console. I can play them on MAME.
I'm not the biggest fan of beat 'em ups that much,
but I get it. I get it. I know you're not a fan of beat 'em ups at all.
Yeah, but I get why people are.
Like, I'm not a big fan of Final Fight 1. I prefer Streets of Rage wholly. But Captain Commando is pretty fucking cool. I wish we got like that D&D beat 'em up game. That game's the shit. That game inspired Dragon's Crown and Odin Sphere in a way. But the collection they have is pretty fucking good. And online co-op beat 'em ups is great.
Yeah, that sounds
officially
awesome.
Done by like not like a shitty like team is really cool.
I think you have to agree with this though. Like even though you've played these games and you're tired of like the old like the classic games, whatever, or if you want to play them, you can just play them somewhere else.
Yeah.
You have to admit that adding the online feature to all of these like online games, like the Street Fighter stuff, and then their NES classic stuff that they're gonna do, like, and then the beat 'em up thing.
Stuff.
Isn't the Street Fighter games online too, right? The Street Fighter bundle.
I mean, that's a separate title that you buy, and the online is bad for it still.
Okay, well,
even on this. Well, also, why the fuck would I play Street Fighter on the Switch?
Look, man,
the controller for it is awful. I don't own a Pro Controller.
Okay.
There's no stick.
Okay.
So the fuck would I play Street Fighter on the Switch?
Okay.
The point I'm trying to. The player base is so low.
The point I'm trying to make here, you little.
Is that people will pay money for convenience? Yes, I understand that. But the service is still balls to me, so I won't pay for it.
I think it's cool to play classic games online.
It is neat, but I do that already at home on my laptop. That sucks shit.
All right.
Because people have done that because people who are into a thing are fucking awesome. And they just do it themselves for free. This is why I love them very much.
This is why Android and PCs are cool.
No, this is why people are cool. Fuck that. That's not the platform. It's the people who do it.
This is facts. All right. I'm not trying to convince
Plenty of people play Melee online all the time in a not legal way.
Yes.
And it's fucking awesome.
I'm not trying to convince you to get the online service, obviously.
No, it's my thing is like, I thought, because the presentation they showed for the online stuff was really pretty. And like, oh, it's a Nintendo thing. It still sucks. It's still a bad service.
Okay, you keep saying bad service of it, like what?
The main feature that I would have paid for this for is shitty. The cloud service, the cloud stuff.
Okay, let's talk about the cloud service.
That's the biggest thing. I'm like, well, fuck this service forever.
Not fuck the service forever.
Until I need to use it, like fuck this service.
I'm going to get it because I'd rather have that than nothing.
That's so shitty. I hate that. It's such a Nintendo thing they always do. It's better than nothing. We still have to pay for it. Fuck that.
Fair.
That's so shitty of Nintendo to do. They do it all the time.
Here's my thing too: is like me not getting it is not like it's not gonna help the problem. It's not like, oh, I'm not gonna get it, therefore Nintendo will listen and maybe change their mind. Like, no.
Oh, it just turns me away from it even more. Like I want even less. Like remember all these online shits you pay for, they're not needed to be paid for. They're just like a tax.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This one I'm like, I don't want to pay this fucking tax. I'm not paying it.
This is the reason. Okay, look, the reason why I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One is simply because I don't want to pay for online. Because $60 a year is too much for what that is, and I can play the exact same game on PC for free online.
But you don't,
huh?
Because those games that you would play on PC, you just aren't interested in that much in them. And most of them, anyways.
Most of them, yeah.
You're interested in like a game or two. So there's no point in you. Even if you were interested in like multiple games that you would play on those other consoles, one, you're not, and two, the ones that you are, it's like one or two of them a year, and you have a PC. There's no point.
Call of Duty, Battlefields.
No, for you, it's just Call of Duty.
No, I you don't see me on Origin.
No, I'm talking about like new games that come out.
Yeah,
not like because you're not going to play the new Battlefield.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. That's
what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like new releases that you want to play with like a fresh player base.
Okay, fair.
Those games are not worth it for you to pay for that. For you, they're not.
No,
at all.
Yeah.
And the games you already have progress and time in, you already have them on another platform. So why would you ever move? It's nonsense to you.
Yeah,
it's stupid for you to do that.
Exactly. But one of the main reasons I made the conscious effort to get to. Made a conscious effort to like pretty much do PC only and not Xbox One or PS4 is because the main reason was because I didn't want to pay for online. I was tired of I didn't want to do it for my 360 anymore, and I was like, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna get a PC. Like whatever, I'm done. And games are cheaper. All the reasons why people get PCs.
Yeah, the things people said forever that are like trite at this point.
Yeah, exactly. The Nintendo Switch Online thing. The only reason. Not the only reason, but the main reason why I'm not annoyed at it is because it's so cheap. $20 a year for being able to play a lot of games that I already play. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'd rather pay more for a service that's actually good. That's my thing with it.
I don't know if I would actually. Here's another thing: if it was $60 and the service was just as good as like PlayStation, whatever it's called. What is it called? Network? What is it called?
PlayStation Plus.
PS Plus or
those services are a bit better now that they actually give you games out of it.
Yeah,
but some of the games are pretty good.
If the Nintendo Switch Online was just as good as those and the same price, I don't know if I'd want it because it's the price thing that I feel like is the barrier to entry for me personally. Because my thing is that I can't see myself spending the same amount of money on a game in order to play other games.
Because you're out of that loop. You're not used to having to balance it.
Exactly.
But knowing you, even if you, because remember, this online shit, it ain't no choice. You would just have to like suck it up whether you wanted to or not and do it like eventually for you. Because of how much you use the Switch, you would go, man, this price thing kind of sucks. I don't want to have to deal with it, but I'll learn to because it's a platform that you're on. That's all the matter. In fact, like I paid for PS Plus this year on accident because I forgot to like turn it off. But whatever, I still use it. It's because it's my main platform.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just value for money and time. And because if the thing was like double the price, you would still probably pay for it in another timeline.
Nintendo Switch Online?
Yes.
If it was $40?
Mainly because that's your other main platform.
Yeah.
It's not that. I'm more pissed because the argument is that it's cheap, but you have,
I know what you mean.
You are forced to use this no matter what for some games like Splatoon 2 and other things like that.
And therefore they're not, and Nintendo's not making it up to snuff to what they probably should.
My thing is that no, it's because it's always been bad.
Yeah.
The price point isn't what kills me. It's the fact that it's mandatory now after all these months of it not being mandatory. And it's not a good service, regardless of whatever you have to pay. Like $10 is still like, this is still shitty.
Okay.
Like it's just a bad taste overall.
Fair enough.
But it's even worse because of Nintendo's history with this and them fumbling basic shit that other people do, even other services that they do for free, is maddening. Like the fact, okay, the one thing I want out of this was cloud saves.
Yes.
Because if my Switch breaks,
same.
Their online profile shit is still garbage. They didn't fix that.
Yeah.
But whatever. At least I could save my saves.
Yeah, most people got over the friend code profile online thing.
No, I mean in the fact of like, you can't just like have your save data on like a separate SD card or some shit like that.
Oh yeah. No,
like it's also like a big thing. Fine, whatever. Data management is shitty in this thing. Fucking whatever. Hopefully it'll be fixed with the online stuff. Kind of was, kind of wasn't.
Yeah.
Because they did not clarify in the presentation because
it's not every game. It's not every game.
It is most games. Some games they say no.
It's pretty much all first party Nintendo games
because of cheating, which is redonkulous to me.
Yeah.
And two, the thing that is way worse is that when you don't pay for it anymore, those saves are gone, which is fucking stupid.
That one is dumb.
It is unreasonable. I
have no defense of that. No, obviously.
And no business way to spin it. And I'm so baffled that that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's real bad. Bad Nintendo.
But I have to pay for it.
Yeah.
For like this, not even mediocre, like this under par service. It's under par.
I don't know. Like, I'll have to see when I actually use it. Like,
well, I'll see because I have no fucking choice.
Exactly.
And that's what's stupid about it.
Yeah.
It's a mandatory thing that I have to pay for, regardless of its price, and it sucks.
I know why you're upset, especially. Okay,
Papa's upset.
I think if the Switch was your main,
I'm paying money. I want the service to be good. I'll pay more for it to be better.
If you didn't have a PS4, you'd probably end up getting this earlier, huh?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't play games like that. Yeah, you're right. You don't really.
Yeah. No, because I have options.
Yeah.
But they're not making the games that I want to play on the Switch. It's not an option.
Yeah.
But it used to be for free, and now that I have to pay for it, it's even worse than it was for. The service I'm getting is only slightly better, in some cases worse than what I was getting for free. Because they said so. Because they said so.
We knew what we were getting into with the online thing, in the sense that like it was gonna be free and eventually we're paid for it. Like everyone accepted that.
But I expected more good of what I'm paying money for.
Especially because it was delayed.
That's
so
what
much.
that's why I'm so confused about it. It's like,
I'm curious.
It was so funny. They PR'd really good on the Direct about their shitty app. You know what they did about the voice chat shit?
What?
They said, oh, even people who are in the room backseating you can enjoy the conversation too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, what a spin for this awful service on this app. It's so funny.
The app,
because they show like Mario and Luigi talking on the app, and they show a Toad talking with Luigi on the phone. It's so bad. It's so shitty. Just, hey guys, Discord still exists. Just use it, please.
Exactly. If you're gonna use your phone,
I have, and I will. Oh, and I won't, because I'll be playing this thing until fucking December on online.
Yep.
Because fuck.
All right. Well,
God damn.
Let's move on.
Why has it got to be like that?
Let's move on.
At least if they would have shown what those like special benefits are.
Yeah, right. What the hell are those special benefits?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. No, that was even like the one thing. Like, okay, if that was cool, I would have thought about it.
What do you
like
think
buying it on day of?
What do you think it'll be?
You get 5% off a game on your birthday, plus the 10% off you get on your birthday. No, you get $2 off on a 3DS game, digital only.
Yeah.
Because that's how the rewards used to be kind of shitty. Where it's like, oh, you get 10% off like this puzzle game 2010 on the Wii.
What do you want it to be?
I want it to be like free modern games.
Ooh, like the PS Plus thing, yeah.
Or at the very least, like, I don't know, early beta access to their replacements to the Virtual Console.
Or just half off to like modern games. I feel like that'd be like...
No, that's insane. You're stupid. You're funny. They'd never do that.
No,
that's insanity.
You said this... Oh, is that...
No, because PS Plus doesn't even cut that deep.
But I'm saying that's more insane than giving it to you for free?
No. Like...
Excuse me, boy?
No, because PS Plus does games that are... They don't do modern... Like, they don't do brand new games for free.
You just said modern games.
No. Because you say modern as in, like, just came out.
No, I said modern the same way you mean modern.
No, what I mean modern is like, okay, this game came out like a year or two ago. Here it is. Like an indie game, not a AAA.
Okay, whatever.
Like there are exceptions, like Destiny 2 was an exception because they want people to pay for the DLC. their marketing thing. Mafia 3 didn't do so well. They're like those random ones, but mostly PS Plus games are like, hey, this game's like 3 years old. We're not gonna make any more money off of it. We'll just have them pay us the PS Plus license. They're an indie game.
I believe Black Ops 3.
They're a small budget thing. Black Ops 3 was like they're like, hey, so E3 bonus, and they threw it in like as like a good,
which is awesome, yeah,
a goodwill thing. But those are rare.
Yeah,
Destiny 2 is not the norm.
No,
those are never
Black
the norm.
Ops 3 is not the norm.
Okay, mostly PS Plus is a lot of like filler.
Yeah,
which is how they like. It's still like worth monetary value. It's like, oh, at least you're getting a game. Like it's that. Like at least do that shit. It was like, hey, like in like 2 years from now, let's put like, I don't know, like that random rhythm game they have on there. That was a port like Citus. Let's put Citus on there. Let's put like this. If they ever like actually get their head out of their ass, put like Wii U games on there. It's like, oh, we'll give you like Bayo 1 for free or some shit like
that'd be cool.
Like,
okay,
like, one off like smaller titles like in a year or two.
Naruto Storm 1.
Not even like joking, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've done that before. Like, oh, let's give you this random like license game for free.
All right.
If you don't have the service, you don't get access to it like PS Plus does. That's still shitty, but do it like that. Like something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking.
I don't disagree.
Give me like a HD wallpaper like they used to do, like those shitty rewards.
I feel like I don't disagree with you on any of this stuff.
Just it's something.
I'm just.
But it's weird that they didn't show it off when it comes out as a recording tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Are they gonna reveal it when everyone pays for it? What the fuck? What is it?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on any of the Nintendo's online stuff. I wish it was better. I agree. But you're right. I
expected nothing and got less.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it to me.
But I
expected zilch and I got less than that.
Yeah.
It's so baffling to me.
But I am trapped.
It is the worst part about the Direct by far.
All right. What are the good parts about the Direct?
Lots of shit. That's just some cool stuff in this Direct.
All right.
And there was a list that I had, but the weird thing was the way they started it off.
Can we talk about the controller thing?
I'll do it in order.
Okay, cool.
Because that controller shit is cool, but also stupid.
Okay. Exactly. I was
like, oh, that's kind of novel. That price, holy shit, no.
Yeah.
And then the way I was like, holy shit, also double no.
Yeah.
They opened Direct with my man Loogie, and they just have him walking through a cool mansion, which I later looked at it. It's a hotel, which I'm really excited for. And they said, oh, this is a Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm like, holy shit, we're getting a new Luigi's Mansion game. Thank God.
I've never played a Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, they're okay.
Would I like those games?
First one, pretty cool, pretty good game. Dark Moon, it's fine, but it kind of fucked up by making it mission based.
Okay.
Because Luigi's Mansion whole thing was that it's goofy horror. Like it's like slapstick cartoonish horror, but there still is like legitimate good like atmosphere in it.
I remember I always thought of it as
but it's like a semi like
almost a parody on Resident Evil, almost.
It's not even kind of wrong. It's a horror kind of styled game where like you're exploring a mansion,
like original Resident Evil.
You do puzzles and find keys, and it's like also like a Metroidvania where like you open up the mansion. It's really cool, but it's really out there because you're fighting ghosts. You're like going into like weird dimensions and mirrors. It's really wacky and out there and really fun. But then Dark Moon made it more where it was like, okay, this mission, you go do this ghost and then come back. You don't get to explore as much.
Not fun.
It was like the gameplay of it was still fun because like the ghost catching part of Luigi Mansion games are still kind of fun because they're essentially fishing games, but the ghost, like the fish in this case, throws you into shit and like knocks you into the walls and all that. So there's a little more.
That's the thing I always thought about Luigi Mansion. It looks like a fishing game, and I always thought that like that looks not fun at all.
It feels fun.
Okay.
Because of the fact that
I have time.
It's two things. It's one, the health counts down to a song. Like it's a melody. Like it's going on a scale. So that little clicking of that alone, and the fact that certain ghosts that are not like the generic boos or like the random fodder, they have unique patterns. Like, oh, this one you need to like catch this projectile and shoot it back at him, and then he'll be stunned. Or this one you can only see him in the mirrors, or like et cetera, et cetera. Like, and also you need to like flash it on them, or you need to have like this certain ghost caught. But there is more to it than just that. But it was still simple, but a little more refined in Dark Moon. But 3, I'm really excited for because eagle-eyed people who we watched the trailer again. This one looks like it's going to take place in a hotel, and the hope is that it's taking place like in just one giant tall hotel, the whole game.
That'd be cool.
And for a game that's like about paranormal ghosts, they could do Ghost Hotel in a really fun way.
Yeah, for sure.
With weird shit in the elevators, going to like different dimension shit again, or going to separate hotels. I legit would want that.
But Loogie.
But Loogie being a scared little boy, but he wants to save his brother.
I've never played one of these games, but I'd get this.
I wish that remake of the first game was coming to Switch instead of just new 3DS.
I don't understand why they didn't do that.
Because it was being made for new 3DS before like Switch was like even announced. Okay, I assume like one of those things.
Got it. And I guess also it's like, hey, we do gotta keep some.
The 3DS still does very well.
Yeah, yeah. It's like people still like this thing, and like we still need to sell it. Like
give product to people who own this console.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
No. Okay. What else? Quick.
They announced.
We're halfway through.
A lot of shit. They showed off that Yoshi game that got leaked.
Yeah.
Which I never played Woolly World. I probably would have liked it, but I just never gave it a shot. Because I'm not that big a fan of the Yoshi games.
They've always looked
mainly
not
it's
fun.
because I don't like the throwing mechanic.
My thing is I'm not a child. I'm kidding.
Oh, you're gonna be that guy?
I'm kidding. I
don't like Kirby because I have a big dick and I like shooting guns.
Yeah.
You're gonna be that guy?
No, I can't. I can't anymore. I have a Switch.
You can't shoot guns anymore?
No, I can't. I can't be Big Dick Daddy anymore.
Big Dick Rick? Big Dick Rick. He drags it on the floor like a big sword.
There's a video I saw on Facebook of this dude beating
Excuse
up
me?
his
Wait,
dick.
where's this going?
There's a video of this guy on a bus fighting with his peen.
Wait.
Thank you, phone, for vibrating.
Fighting with it like it's an entity, like it's a demon?
Literally, his pants were off and he was punching it on a bus.
Was this man a homeless or a drug addict?
Probably both.
Or was he just having a real good time?
All of it.
Beating his meat.
Literally. He didn't... Dude, he looked frustrated. He looked like he was in a legit fight.
That's why I'm like, was it a demon? Was it ghouls? So. Was it goblins?
Yeah.
Was it Lewis? Have you ever seen a goblin before?
Goblin.
In real life?
No. Fuck.
Then how do you know that goblins, when they're in someone's pants, look like a penis?
You know what? But that's just a theory. All right,
Maybe it wasn't a goblin, it was a gnome. And his hat got stuck. And his hat was poking the man's thigh, and he got really mad at the gnome.
All right,
so he punched it where his dick would be.
What else besides Yoshi game that's 3 people will play? I'm kidding. A lot of people will play that game. But
they showed off, hey, please, Martin Astasis is not dead.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep adding new characters. We didn't lie. We're keeping true to word. We keep adding new characters, new costumes, doing new tournaments, events.
They should do more things other than just characters. I like that game a lot, but they should do way more than just characters.
Because that game was still kind of bare bones on launch, single player wise.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because the gameplay still seems to be fun.
I've still yet to finish the single player.
Yeah, I've heard that from people too. Like
Yeah.
it's somehow too long, yet also too short.
It's funny because I keep playing with like friends or whatever local, and it's like, man, I wish I could play the other maps. Oh, you have to unlock
to like
them.
play the thing you don't want to play.
Yeah, it's like it's fine.
I'm surprised they let you unlock that in multiplayer, like the online like tournament stuff. That's a little weird.
The tournament's only on the tournament field.
But I mean, like you earn like a currency.
That's the thing.
I
wish there was another online mode.
They said they were going to add in like temporary ones, which is cool.
I don't want a temporary. I think all Mario Tennis needs to do for me right now is to like add another mode besides tournament of like an online like co-op thing, like the same like the mini games and stuff that are in the single player. But
I saw that in the trailer they showed off that they were going to do that.
I think so, right? But but it was a temporary thing. That's the thing. I want like a permanent game.
I couldn't tell if those would be temporary. But maybe some of them will.
My assumption was that, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, we have to see because they didn't announce anything in detail.
Yeah,
because all they were just going was like, "Hey, this game was not dead. You don't have to throw it away, please. You don't have to return it."
Yeah, that's how most directs are. I've noticed. I'm noticing it's just like, "Hey, features. You don't know how they're gonna work, but they're there.
We promise we're gonna deliver. Just stick with us."
Yeah,
which is good. At least they stick to it.
Game wise, Nintendo doesn't falter at least
because they're so slow. They're like, we have time to like get this shit ready.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just crap out on you. And if we do, we'll give you something out of it, or at least apologize.
What else? What's next? Because you're going in order.
The only remake that matters on the Switch.
Which one?
Motherfucking Katamari Reroll.
Yeah, man.
Katamari Damacy Reroll.
Yeah, the good one.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Katamari Damacy games.
Mm-hmm.
Some boring, some like good to all right.
Yeah.
They've never beaten the first game.
This day. I have never played a Katamari game.
This is the best one to play.
What is it? What is the game?
Did you watch the direct at all?
I did.
Okay, so you start off with like a sticky ball. That's multicolored.
Yeah.
And you roll up objects that are smaller than the ball or about the same size.
Yes.
And the more stuff you roll onto it, the bigger the ball gets.
Yeah.
The bigger objects you can get.
Okay.
And that's it.
Nope, then not for me. How do you win?
There's a time limit in the like it's level based, like in certain environments, and you have to get to a certain size before the time runs out.
It sounds like
you have to dodge obstacles. You can make the ball launch and go really fast.
This sounds as fun as a phone game.
It was a bad phone port when they did make one.
But I'm saying like that's what this sounds like to me.
You need to play it before you understand.
Yeah, that's how I've always felt about that game.
You need to touch it and you will understand immediately.
Because every time I look at that game, I'm like, this looks so boring. Because how do people love
the visuals?
People are
like, it's comedy, the music, everything about
that, and we'll get into obviously this is spoilers for the direct at the end, but
which is weird.
right? What's Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
That Katamari and Animal
You would
Crossing,
hate Animal Crossing, actually.
Those two games I cannot.
I've sunk a lot of hours into Animal Crossing just over my life.
Yeah.
You would hate Animal Crossing.
I do not understand.
You're a person who likes to relax and like kick back and like reflect.
But I like
or just turn your brain off and like relax.
Uh-huh.
That is not a game for you.
No. I like to relax by like playing something.
No, because there is gameplay in like those are both video games, but the gameplay loop in Animal Crossing you would despise.
Yeah,
because too much of it is intrinsic.
Yeah, no.
The number do go up, and you do get better thing, like you get bigger house and all kinds of shit.
Of that, but like
you don't care about cosmetic shit.
No, not
you
at
don't care
all.
about making new virtual friends and buying a cute shirt.
No, I care about the gameplay.
Wait, no, you care about more extrinsic things.
What like elaborate?
Getting your skills better or seeing a number go up that affects other parts of the game.
It affects the gameplay.
Yes.
If I like games
because like there are things you upgrade, like you upgrade your fishing rod or these are things you upgrade for sure that like, the game get better.
This is why
But the loop of it is I want to make my town look nice.
This is why Mega Man X is like one of the perfect games for my brain. It's just like I play game and then I play game to get better at game and then I get more things to play differently in game.
Which is why RPGs are so fun for certain people.
Exactly.
For me and you, like certain RPGs like make our legit. Are you ever gonna go back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
I go back every once in a while.
Can I borrow that from you? I want to touch it.
You can, yeah, sure.
Because I've never played because I
haven't played it.
I don't want to buy. I'm actually gonna. It's weird. I'm gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 first.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
why those games are long.
No, because I've been told that there was a thing in 2 that spoils a cool thing in 1.
I've been told this too. I have no way to play 1, so I don't care.
I do. That's why.
Yeah.
I still have a Wii and Wii U. I want to go try it.
Yeah.
But I want to just at least because the gameplay is. I've been told obviously it's better to touch in this game.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
But I want to know if like the basic parts of like this gameplay I would even like.
Fair. You can figure that out within the first 10 hours.
That's why I'll know if I can stand it for like an older version of this game or not.
Yeah. Give it a week.
I just want to touch it and it's like I'll give like okay I'll either like I can do this or not.
Yeah.
Because 2, as I've seen some of that game story, it's not like the best story ever.
It's pretty good though. I like it.
But like
so far.
the tone of it and the way that the characters are not self-aware how dumb their script is.
Oh yeah.
I'm super into that.
It's super charming.
Like also I love that Welsh cat.
Yes.
I love her design very much. Her big pants are very cool.
Dude, Xenoblade is one of the most charming JRPGs I've ever played.
But it's so like janky.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
But I want to like experience that because I've heard the first one is not even like close to like this cheesy. It was like charming in like a PS2 way where it's like, it's just an RPG.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit more serious than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My best example, the designs have less titties in them in the first game.
Yeah.
Fair. It's a little more like trying to tell a different kind of story in the same universe. But he was like, let's just kind of be goofy with it. Let's have fun. Yeah. Which is fine. But I want to know, can I handle the game part?
Yeah, you can borrow it.
Can I handle the number?
I have enough games to like, because I go back to it every once in a while.
But
I have enough games to like not play that for a week.
Is this in your rotation at the moment?
No.
Because you have a lot of big games on your plate. For some reason, I don't know why you do this to yourself.
No, dude.
Because you have a life like I do, but you're also picking like too many games that are too long.
I always do that. And then I never finish any game ever.
It's the
worst.
Hashtag real gamer problems.
It's the worst.
Because are you still playing Hollow Knight?
Yes.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
I don't know.
That's not a short game. That's like minimum like 30 to 40 hours.
I know.
Minimum if you're really good.
And
you skip dialogue and you don't like get stuck on a boss for 5 hours.
I think what happened was because I had Breath of the Wild.
I think because you bought too many good games at once.
Yeah, because that thing. I got Breath of the Wild.
You're a curse with quality.
Because
I had that last year.
With my Switch, the only 2 games I had on my Switch were originally was Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8.
Those are both great games.
Both great games.
But one of them games you could stop at any time.
Yeah.
The other one, you're like, I'm having so much fun.
Well,
I can't.
Breath of the Wild is one of those games. I've said this multiple times. In 20 years, I'm going to look back with like nostalgia tears.
Dude, I think you told me like at one point you played that game for like almost 10 hours straight.
More than that. I played that game. I would play that game
single
all day
player
straight.
from you was like insane. I've never heard that from you. Like a single player game for you, that was insane to hear that from you.
Yeah. That game.
But you keep doing that with multiple games at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's like taking all the drugs at once.
As soon as I beat Breath of the Wild, I was like, I need more of this. I need more long boy games.
I'm like, wait for reports. Like, but I need a game now. I'm like, but reports like I need a game now.
Yeah. That's where I'm at with the Switch.
But now all the ports that you kind of care about are here.
I have them all,
and there's way more coming out like in a month.
Yeah, I have them all. I have Bayonetta. I have Mega Man. I have every.
Well, Mega Man comes out like in now, pretty much.
No, I'm saying like the collection. Like I have every game I could have wanted on the Switch at this point.
Also, plus new Mega Man.
Yeah.
But also plus Hollow Knight. Plus Black Ops 4 comes out next month.
Exactly.
Plus your backlog plus your everything else.
Plus, I'm going to learn how to play Smash this year, which will be fun. And
That'll
then
be fun to teach you.
And then early next year, Division 2, which I will.
That will also kill your time for like 50 hours.
I dropped 100 hours into Division 1.
And that was like
within a month.
And that game, you were being like somewhat moderate, and then you just went insane.
Yeah.
Because I remember like the first week, you're like, yeah, this game's all right. They put like 10 hours in, like 10, 15 hours.
And then
like,
the next week, I was like I have 50 hours.
I remember I came here like, I have like 40 hours. I'm like, how? I was like, dude, I don't know. I don't sleep as much anymore.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was like, did you work today? I'm like, it's like, yeah, I work today.
Yeah.
You were exhausted.
I would wake up, play the game, go to work,
and
then come back.
maybe eat a meal, could take a pee, and then play more Division while talking to people.
Dude, I would play that game till like 2 a.m. Like,
yeah, that was like your game.
Yeah, Division 2. I'm so excited to get into Division 2 day one. Like, get into Division 2 with everyone else. Because the Division 1 was fun because it was like, and one of the reasons I was able to go through it so quickly is because everything was already there. I didn't have to wait for like the updates and the game to be good. You know what I mean? Or like
all the good fixes there.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Division, all of them, it's a finished game. It's all what they try to do the best they could.
And Division 2 starts from there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll be good. I can start that game with what I liked about Division 1.
Unless they fuck it up, which they're not Bungie, so they're not.
Yeah,
they won't pull a Destiny 2.
I promise you.
You promise me. I hold this I hold this at gunpoint. Like, you better not fucking lie to me.
Yeah, I promise you that Division 2 will fuck up, but not in
not in the way that like
not in the way
Destiny 2 did, where it's like we took features away that you liked that we added in after
that is
the
not
game
happening.
came out.
What'll probably happen is this feels so unbalanced. I do not want a PvP at all. But that's Division 1.
That's kind of just the nature. That's of Division games 1 like still. That.
Yeah. So
like Borderlands 1 and 2 and those games or Diablo 3, it's single player only. Like, they let you get away with it because like whatever. But PvP exists, so we have to like think about this shit.
Yeah, I still like PvP in Division 1. It's real fun and annoying, but
balance is hard.
It's hard. And Division 2
with RPG mechanics, there's a reason MMO PvP is either really popular in certain MMOs or very unpopular.
Speaking of that, because I don't know how we got in Division 2, so back to the Switch stuff. Diablo 3, I'm going to play that game this year. So that's another game I'm afraid
of buying that game.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I think I might pass until the holidays.
That's smart. Smart
because
boy.
I think the only big game I'm gonna buy for sure is Red Dead 2 during the holidays.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. It's
the only one I'm gonna buy. Like, confirm I have to own that game.
Yeah, I don't have a console, so I can't get that game
because I don't want it spoiled for me.
Fair.
Because it has story that I care about. Because I like Red Dead 1 so much.
Also,
gameplay spoilers actually really matter to me for that game.
Fair.
Because I want to know. They talk about the you can do camps and like what is new.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see it for myself.
All right.
It's fun to go to a big budget game blind. Almost.
All right, let's move to the direct, but like kind of skip over things that no one cares about.
We talked about the Capcom bundle already.
Yeah.
Game Freak showed off a new RPG.
Yeah, that looks really boring.
People forget that Game Freak does more than Pokemon.
Yeah, me too. I forget that all the time.
But it's also hard to remember because some of the games. By the way,
did you laugh when it said Town working title?
I did because I'm like, Town.
That's a good name. Oh, working title.
Town, that's a good bad name.
But I think
but it would be memorable, but it's still a bad name, but whatever, it'd be kind of fun.
But the fact that they had to put working title, like, just double down. Just call it Town. That's fine.
Because Octopath Traveler was like, don't keep that.
They did,
but then they did.
That's fine.
But like, you know what? It turned out fine.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a name that's weird and not great, just double down on it. Like, just it's fine. That's your name.
It was more of a concept trailer, but the idea that they talked about was like, this is an RPG. It takes place in one town.
Yeah.
Could be kind of neat. But then the gameplay looks really uninteresting.
Yeah, I'm not getting this game. Not at all.
I'll look at it. They'll show it off in directs, obviously.
Oh, for sure. But I'll look at this game. I will not buy it.
I don't think it's for me. It's going to be no for me, dog.
Yeah. Next.
Let's talk about those fucking controllers.
All right. So these controllers. So you know all those boys like me who are going to get the Nintendo Online and going to play them classic games like Super Mario Brothers 3?
Girls play Nintendo, you
boy
bigot.
Is a gender neutral term for me. You know this. I call my mother boy all the time.
Bigot.
I call my mother boy. So
no, you call her manservant. You spit on her.
Yeah, pretty much.
You throw your wine in her face.
I spit on her, but
out of love.
As I do it, I still play the Ugandan Knuckles meme.
No, you catch the spit in midair with your hand and you go, "I'm so sorry, mother."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you cry.
And I cry into the spit.
That's talking about?
I don't know. The controllers.
Yeah, this fucking NES.
Man,
explain what we're talking about with the Nintendo controllers on the Switch.
Okay,
explain.
So these controllers are awesome. If you're gonna play these NES classic games, then yeah, this is like the best way to play those games if you like that controller.
And I went, oh yeah, NES controllers. Those are cool. I like NES controllers.
I'll say that I do not. I hate the NES.
Oh really?
The original NES controller is garbage in my opinion. It's not. It's so uncomfortable.
That's because you have big boy hands.
I do. The same problem you have with the 3DS, your 3DS, the boxiness.
How it digs into it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the original NES controller.
I see. That's
because the way my hands are shaped, it perfectly cuts.
And the way you cup your hands, like
it perfectly breaks my hands.
Yeah, there are people that I know that like they cannot.
The
stand
SNES controller is fine because it's round, but
it's more like it's like an indented, and it's more of like a round shape on the where your hands would go.
I'm still not a huge fan of the SNES controller because all the buttons feel mushy. I don't understand why everyone likes that game. So much.
I think the SNES one is fine.
Yeah. Yep, but still, I do know people who like I cannot play 2D platformers without either an NES or SNES controller. Yeah. I get those people. I understand. So this is for you, and it's $60 for the controller,
which I think is a little much, but
you get 2 of them.
We mean the pair.
Yeah, the pair is $60.
Which is it's cheaper than the Joy-Cons default, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah, it's cheaper than the Pro controller.
But name the 2 caveats with this thing. Or 3.
There's a couple caveats.
We'll name the big ones.
Okay, well, I'll start.
I'll see if you get the one that I'm thinking about.
Okay, I'll start with ones that I don't think are that big, but really funny.
Okay.
The only way to charge these controllers is to plug it into your Switch.
I didn't know about that one.
It looks so dumb.
It looks so stupid. They look so bad on the Switch. They look awful.
Yeah. Oh man.
It looks like a fake mock-up that someone on Reddit would make in like 3D, like 3ds Max. Why did they just
put a USB? I get why. It's like, well, we don't want to have
spend money on proprietary. Yeah, sure.
Well, no, they could have just done USB-C in, but too many cables and
I get it. Fine.
Yeah, fine.
He's the price $60, which are a little dumb, but fine.
There's no other way they could have done it.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Okay, so yeah, $60. Here's the thing. What were you thinking of before the big?
Mine was that you cannot use these controllers for anything but the NES Classics.
Okay, yeah, you can only play these controllers will not work.
So if you buy them and you want to play, I don't know,
Shovel Knight,
like any game,
Mega Man, like any game that would work with these Street Fighter.
If you want to just know what it feels like, you don't have the choice.
Yeah,
it's just a paperweight at that point.
I feel like I can see them updating to change that. I can actually see Nintendo thinking. I can see Nintendo changing their mind on that one. If they were
smart, they wouldn't know how to do that in the first place.
No, I can see. No, obviously Nintendo's going to make a mistake like this, but I can see them reversing it. I can see that happening. Out of all the mistakes that they have done to this Direct, that's one that I think
this is down to a hardware issue.
No.
Because that would require these individual games to get
patched. I promise you, this is why and I'll explain the next caveat is the only way to purchase these controllers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is through Nintendo's own website, which already sucks because then if you've ever bought anything online, because most people buy stuff like products online through like Amazon or eBay and stuff.
Proprietary seller, third party.
Yeah, third party sellers, and because one, it's cheaper and faster. That's simple.
Convenience.
It's cheaper and faster. Those are the 2 biggest things why you buy stuff on Amazon and eBay. The reason why you don't want to buy stuff from Google, Apple, or whatever other company for like direct from is because it'll take 2 months to get to you, and it'll be MSRP.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's like you're telling them to make you one in the factory.
Yep. And
that's kind of what it really. I'm pretty sure it's not what it really is all the time.
Not all the time, but usually that's what
it is. But it's essentially, it goes through the same channels that you would if you're ordering for like, I need 1,000 for my store.
Well, also, you're ordering from a business that their number one goal is not to ship controllers out to you. Their number one goal is to make games or make
development and research and development.
Manufacturing.
And then manufacturing.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what they do.
Exactly. One of the last steps for them is shipping out. Yeah. And so, of course, it's going to take 2 months to get to you. Okay, so that's one thing. And then also, which I think is the dumbest thing. I think that
the dumber,
but it ties into the thing you were saying is, you can only buy these controllers if you are subscribed to the Nintendo Online Nintendo Entertainment System service, if you wanted to get whatever the hell it's called,
at the cheapest price possible. It would be like around 80 something bucks. If you want to get them as soon as like they're available.
Yeah. So the reason I think that the reason why you can only use them with those games is because it's like, well, you can only buy them with the service. So I mean, there you go.
But at the same time.
Why? Why
you're making controllers that only work with this limited service? What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's baffling. It's so weird.
I don't understand. I do not understand.
Shit ever.
Whatever. I'm not buying them. I don't care. Like, I have no skin in this game. I'm buying the online service. Whatever. You can hate me all you want for that.
I don't hate anyone for buying this service.
Yeah. You understand why I'm doing it.
I'm not that angry at people for paying for something that I don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare
stupid? How dare you spend your own hard-earned money on things
whatever you think is worth it to you or what you think you need to pay for? Whatever. Who gives a shit?
Mm-hmm. No, but these controllers, I do look down upon you if you buy them. All right, so
I don't actually.
Yeah,
I was more like, why isn't it enough to make it like
if you buy these,
because I actually wanted a pair of these.
I'll say this: if you buy the controllers, don't just buy the 8-bit do ones. Those ones are just as good as the original NES controllers, and you can use them with any other games.
And they're cheaper.
And they're like $20. Just get that. Jesus.
We're not sponsored. We're just giving you a better option.
We're not. Just 8-bit do makes great controllers. Get those. their what is the SNF 30 Pro or whatever it's called? Has like it's the SNES controller with joysticks and motion controls. So it's like, just get that. Like that's like the coolest.
It's not the best at anything, but man, it has some options.
It's the mixture of all the good things you wouldn't want. And
you wouldn't want. I refuse to have motion control in my SNES controller. What is this garbage?
I can't until I don't want to tilt my controller and have.
I can't get it up unless it has motion controls off.
All right, I can't get it up unless it's on the Switch.
Yeah,
that's how I feel right now. Okay, what else?
And Super Mario Party.
No one cares. Next
exists. Mario Party sucks, but this one looks better than those. Which, if it's better than those, that's a step up. Daemon X Machina looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm like, man, I wish Armored Core was still a thing. Yeah. I really, really, really do. I know Souls games make money.
Yep.
But I miss Armored Core.
Keep going.
A lot.
So I want to talk about Black Ops. We're at 54.
They announced, but didn't announce, they're moving Pocket Edition FF15 to the Switch.
Don't know why, but whatever the hell. They're moving
it's on PS4 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, they're moving it on
already, which is fine.
I hear it's also not just a straight port over. It's actually like updated graphics.
Yeah, it's like
different UI
for a console.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the art style looks like trash, so I'm never gonna touch it.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, they said, "Hey, by the way, FF7, FF9, no 8, and 10.2 are gonna be coming to Switch in 2019." Why no 8?
Why? Okay.
Why you gotta do 8 like that?
I never played FF8.
8 has its fans, and 8 has its. I used to be one of them, but not anymore. Obnoxiously loud critics for it.
I feel like
why skip 8 if you're doing 7 and 9?
And
which are both just ports of the PS1. What?
I don't know.
Why? Who? When? It's so weird. You're porting all these FFs. Also FF12, which I'm actually going to buy for the Switch.
Are you?
I never played 12.
Have I played 12? I don't think so. No, I haven't. What was that on?
PS2. It was a late PS2 game.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was a late. Yeah, I remember.
It came out after the MMO.
I remember.
On PS2.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Remember,
play that.
11 was the MMO.
Yeah.
And then they made 12.
Yep.
Like 2006 or some shit. Like it was late.
I mean, the latest FF game that like I legit played was FF10.
It was 10, and that was like early PS2.
10, dude.
Oh, you played 10-2. Yeah, 10-2's later.
10 and 10-2. I still consider that one game, even though I know why people.
They're
don't.
one game. I think they're one game now.
Yeah, now it's Kill Bill 1 and 2. It's. Whatever.
I would say except not like Kill Bill 1 and 2. I think you could just play 10 and be fine.
Yes.
But 10-2, I don't think is a bad game.
No.
10-2 has better game, like some cool gameplay things.
I think if you're playing 10, might as well play 10-2.
Well, at this point, if you're going to play them nowadays, you're buying both no matter what.
Yeah, there's no way to get just 10.
At least just look at it.
Yeah, just look at it. It's fine.
Just look at it.
There's less weird laughs.
But it's so weird seeing like they show like FF7. Oh yeah, FF7, FF9. What? Where's 8?
Yeah.
I know I'm that guy. It's been a thing. Mm-hmm. 9 is still my favorite.
I've never played.
It used to be like the hipsters' choice.
Yeah.
But now like people like it more over time. But why you gotta do 8 like that? 8's important.
I want FF3, the new one though.
Oh, you'll get it when they announce the SNES collection for Nintendo Premium members in 3 years from now.
Yeah.
And it'll only have 10 games on launch. It'll be FF3, Mega Man X. No, it'll be Mega Man X2, not X.
Yeah. No, MX3.
Mario All-Stars for some reason, for no reason, even though not Mario
What
World.
if it was Mega Man Soccer?
No, it's Mega Man and Base. No X, no X2, it's Mega Man and Base.
Dude, then neither of us want it. Like if it was Mega Man Soccer, then you'd buy it for jokes only.
Oh, no, I'd buy it for serious. I love Mega Man Soccer. The game's stupid.
I wouldn't buy it even.
It's fun in a weird way.
But if it's Mega Man Base, no one's like, we're not buying. Even we're big Mega Man fans. Would you buy Mega Man and Base?
I wouldn't pay for that game again.
I would not either. I still want the.
I would pay for that. We're talking about our dumb, like, hey, all the other ones nobody cares a shit. We'll buy those.
I still want to play the freaking the ZX. I want that collection. I want the ZX.
Those deserve to be on the Switch.
Yeah, I want those. I hear those games are amazing.
I want the Battle Network games ported to Switch.
Yes. Yeah, you've never played Battle Networks, have you?
I'd love. I can play them on emulator or like a real or a real console. Mm-hmm. But I would love to I just have them on like a tablet.
Yeah, you should. Man, I bet you'd like.
Because now that I'm older, I would like that style.
Yeah, I bet you'd really like those games now.
At the time, that kind of RPG, I was not a fan of.
Yeah, I was as a kid. It's funny. I flipped kind of my opinions on. Oh, I don't know. My opinions on games are weird.
Everyone's tastes change are different because games are different and change all the time.
Yeah, but I used to like that. I used to like a lot of that types of like strategy, whatever that. How would you describe Mega Man Battle Network? RTS?
It's just a turn-based strategy RPG.
Yeah, it's just okay. Then there you go.
It's a broad term, but that's a lot of games that are like that.
Yeah,
whereas it's turn-based on tiles, but
yeah, because that was. But
it still has RPG numbers in it.
That was the time in my life where I played the most. Like I played a lot of Final Fantasy. I played a lot of Battle Network. I played a lot of turn-based stuff, I guess.
Well, maybe since you like those kinds of games, you might like them again. They are porting because there's more Final Fantasy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are porting. I really wish I touched it, but I think I'm going to play the Switch version because World of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I never played that
game. I always okay. Some people didn't like it. I always dug that weird little like the good version of a Funko Pop of those like iconic FF characters. I actually think they're really cute.
Okay.
I've heard the dungeon design of that game is trash. Like it's like really simple, basic dungeons, but like the gameplay looks really cool. You know that the gameplay system of that game?
I have no idea.
Where you recruit like monsters from Final Fantasy / like the main characters, and you can stack them like a tower on top of each other to do like combo moves.
Interesting.
It's kind of fun, and it's getting like they announced it here, but they kind of like weirdly announced it. It's getting like kind of like a pseudo like upgrade edition. It's also coming to like every other version for like a $5, $10 more to like upgrade it. But I think this is like I want RPG to be on Switch. I passed on Octopath for now, but I think when these come out, I can afford them, so I'll play them here. And also, Lewis, I'm pretty sure you've never touched it because it was like a Wii game. They announced they're porting and upgrading Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody, which I think is a fantastic title.
Yeah, I saw that.
So good.
I saw that.
I think you would actually dig this.
Would I? I need to look at it. I don't know.
Have you ever played the Mystery Dungeon games?
No, never. What was that on?
Okay, the Mystery Dungeon games, they were the Pokemon ones. They started off on the GBA.
Oh, yes. I played the...
And it is the same style of they are dungeons, randomly generated dungeons, tile-based where you pick moves.
I love the Pokemon one at least.
Because those stories are incredible.
Yeah.
They're way too good. And
dude, I remember, I think I don't know. I think I can remember myself crying as a kid playing those games. I
did at the end, because I played because it was Red and Blue Team.
Yeah.
And they remade them for the DS, and they're like, this is the best versions. The ending, the first ending, which is like a fake out, almost made me cry as a kid.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, oh, bye, friends. Like, no, they're my buddies. Like, no, you come back.
Yeah.
But it's such a fucking dick punch for no reason. Like, no, your friends are still here, you bastards. But those games are like the stories of those games are really fun. But the gameplay was like simple enough to understand, but it had some like interesting depth in it.
But it was like relatively hard. I remember
you play it casually or really hardcore if you get to like post game stuff, like Sky Tower and all that.
Yeah, I remember like kind of struggling to play that game.
They're difficult games.
Yeah.
But I think you might dig the Chocobo one because it's that type of gameplay. But you're fighting and recruiting like bosses and enemies. Plus Chocobos and funny hats.
I'm not into those types of games anymore, but when I was a kid, I probably would have loved it. But like now, not so much.
Maybe it's like an option just to look at. Like if you ever like just are curious.
If I'm ever out of Switch games,
that
won't happen.
If you need like just like, hey, I need like a random like generated dungeon game because those exist, but not all of them are on the Switch.
This is fact. Like
Disgaea 1 is not out yet, but Disgaea 5 is and shit like that.
What else?
One fun announcement that it doesn't matter if you're an American.
We're at 61 minutes. And
if you live outside of Japan.
So I want to talk about Blackout.
Only on the Japanese Direct, they announced they're making the cloud version of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
The Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Which is really cool because that game is even newer than 7. Yeah. And much more demanding.
Or Resident Evil 7, you mean?
Well, RE7,
Yeah, RE7. Yeah,
that one is really interesting.
That's
a big boy game.
I am so happy about this. We're not getting it, obviously.
But that means like streaming technology is getting better than I thought it is.
Yeah, obviously
I think the Switch.
Yeah, and the reason why all this stuff is happening in Japan, not here, is because Japan's a much closer.
It's the way infrastructure works with internet. It's a simple way to break it down is that they're closer together.
Yeah, the country is a city. Like, think about it that way. Like, imagine
where the big internet hubs are.
Imagine if America was just LA, and then.
But the parts of LA that are like downtown.
Well, but then ISPs would be like more incentivized to get the technology better because you have a large base of city.
Everyone is fighting.
City-like a population like that, and that's kind of how Japan is, and that's why the infrastructure is there so quickly in Japan. It's because it's like, no, we just. We have a lot of people here close together. Obviously, we'll get the internet good because that's how that makes sense. So,
which is why a service like this for the Switch is even possible.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
I never even. We talked about like, games stream to cloud for Switch because it can handle like more hardware limitations. Like some of those can go away. It's streaming to the Switch.
Yeah,
but Odyssey is a big deal.
That is a big deal
in terms of like, this can do more than I thought.
This is like a technology thing that's coming out that I think this is a bet. I think I see this more of a thing than VR. Like VR,
I'm much more excited for that because it seems a lot more tangible.
Well, VR or
streaming? Streaming.
Yeah, exactly. VR. Well,
because we're getting there a lot faster. VR. That's not VR's fault. It's so new.
It's hard. It's just VR's. It's hard. It's hard to make.
It's really interesting to look at like companies and people who work like, God, we're trying. Please, you don't see it. We're working every day.
Yeah, it's so hard to make it good. It takes a lot. Every single aspect, every team from audio to art, like it's
from art design to input to technology to comfortability
to UX design. That
UX is a nightmare.
Dude, UX on VR is one of the hardest. One of the barriers to entry. That like why I can't see myself getting VR anytime soon.
Yeah,
because just like sitting there trying to figure out the menus in VR is not fun. But I still see VR as a gimmick right now just because it's too early.
Yeah, but I don't see that. It's a gimmick for like the most 98% of people who are even into games at all.
Yeah,
or technology.
The streaming shit is not at all a gimmick.
No,
not at all. If you can do it, do it.
Streaming video, we've like gone very, very far in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
very short amount of time.
And so streaming
thanks to
games
mainly YouTube and Netflix.
Yeah, streaming games is the logical next step, and I'm so happy that
we're getting closer by the day.
It seems, and I'm so happy that like the Switch is the thing that's kind of not pioneering it, but it's definitely
showing that there is a market for it. Because like PS Now exists for PlayStation and PC. Which is that one is cool that you can play PC.
You can play
PS4 games on
your
PC, which is neat. And Xbox is working on their version in the future. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
because competition equals much better streaming.
Exactly.
Because we don't live in the worst place for internet in the world.
No,
the US is still pretty low. It's in terms of like rankings, but
we're like number 6 or something.
It could be doing a lot better.
Yeah,
a lot better.
But no, I can see a relatively near future where just like streaming games is just what you do.
It's what I think we should get.
I see in the next decade, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I think like not even like decade, like maybe 6 years.
No, I think
we get a decent one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, decent.
Like overall, I say around one.
I say a decade because of just how big this country is. It'll be really hard.
I say 6.
Now, by the way,
oh no, for everyone. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
By the way,
for everybody to use like effectively, you're right. A decade, but I mean like a good one for like.
I'm just gonna throw this out there, and we do not have to get we can skip right over those words. Ignore me right now, everyone. The net neutrality thing. This is a good thing. This is okay. The outcome of what happened in net neutrality will actually help this specific thing. Only this, because it breaks down a lot of regulations to make streaming better. Because then companies don't have to go through crazy regulations to put down these freaking infrastructure down. That's the only thing that's good about.
I always saw that, because I was thinking about that benefit, like when it all like it was still going out.
Yeah,
but I always thought about it of like, man, we broke some fucking bones. The prayer is that we put those bones back where they're supposed to be, and they're actually stronger and not weaker.
Yeah, it's
for
working.
what we actually want as consumers.
It's working.
And the citizens.
Yeah, it's scary.
That's the prayer.
Dude, net neutrality, like the whole net neutrality situation is scary. I understand, but don't worry. I feel like good things are going to happen from it.
And if not, make it happen, please. Annoy people.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more things. One is like a small thing.
Yeah, and then I want to talk about Black
2 really small things. Warframe on Switch comes out November 20th.
Yay!
City Skylines got a port to Switch. The frame looked like shit on the Direct, but
yeah.
Hey, cool. And Civ 6 also.
Didn't Digital Foundry do like, is it really that bad? Like,
I didn't look at that yet.
I'm pretty sure they made a video about that.
One thing that's is super neat, like the other small one, is that what's the company called? Whatever the company's called, is porting a bunch of tabletop games to the Switch digitally.
I saw that.
Super novel, super neat. None of it is stuff that I know about except for Munchkin. The idea of like, we're porting like tabletop games digitally to the Switch is fucking awesome.
That's super cool.
What a good idea.
Yeah, it's not for me, but I get it.
Because eventually there will be one.
Stuff like that is why the Wii did so well.
It's like someone will take advantage of like, what do we have here? Let's take advantage of this gimmick.
No,
not gimmick like this design.
Simple thing. The simple thing that one of the number one reasons why this top 3 reasons why the Wii did so well. It appealed to every human on the planet.
Yes,
that's why the Wii did so well.
I was like, what if we just get everything we possibly can touch? Like tabletop.
And so board games, like literally,
and put like work into it. Oh, that makes it like actually make
your
look
90-year-old grandma who
they know what Catan is probably.
Yeah, who has like never touched a video game, like who barely even understands the concept of what a video game could be.
But they can understand like numbers.
Yeah,
if it like especially if it counts the numbers for you.
A to roll dice.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like, oh, grandma, you don't need to do math. It'll just add it for you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually like a really important thing for some people.
Exactly. Totally, dude. And like,
accessibility is the key.
Yeah. And so this is good Nintendo for putting freaking stuff like that.
And let's end this goddamn podcast on the bombshell that they announced. One thing, they went, hey, Animal Crossing, don't worry, we're at the end of the Direct.
Yeah.
But first was, we're putting Isabelle in Smash.
And everyone lost their goddamn mind.
And I did not see that coming.
Lost their goddamn mind.
Because I joked about it for years.
I remember you talking about that.
Because one was, she's too cute. I don't want to do that to her. But at the same time, she's too cute. I got to do it. I got to play her now.
You got to.
Because they gave her so much that I did not expect. That is so great. And that whole thing of the, I always love like the way they do Smash things where I was like the title screen, like the and they show like a dumb like little slogan.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's like, she turns over a new leaf because the last game she was in that got her big was New Leaf. But her like flipping over into the camera going, they want me in Smash is so funny.
That was funny.
But
I don't care. Yeah, again, I don't care about Animal Crossing.
Now there are people like, okay, cool, she's in Smash. Where the fuck is like the actual like the game?
And then there it is.
Where's our summoning circles? And then Tom Nook in a dark eye was like, yeah, I'm working on shit. When they come back, they'll have a nice place to stay. And it just smash cut. Animal Crossing 2019. Yeah. That's it. And it's all we needed.
So there you go. There you go. Boring people who like these games. I'm kidding.
All millions of us.
All millions of boring people.
Group of people who used to cope with their everyday lives.
Oh, God, I don't understand.
And have been missing it for so many years. A real one. A real good one.
Do not understand at all, but whatever.
That's totally
fine.
Have
fun, guys. Have fun with your boring game. Have fun. Please. Actually, I legit want you to have fun with this terrible game.
Fuck it. Cut it off. We're done.
No, I want to talk about Blackout, goddammit.
Blackout people?
Blackout. We're at 70 minutes, but like I still want to talk about Call of Duty Blackout. I played it. I played the beta.
Why do you say out like that?
I don't
Blackout.
know. Blackout.
Get out.
Black-out. Call of Duty's Black Operations 4.
Why are you so bad at video games, Lewis? Why are you so garbage at Call of Duty?
Because they're hard.
Lewis, why are you so bad?
Because I'm playing on PC and it's hard.
Excuses.
I mean, yeah. There you go. I'm kidding.
Is that your opinion? I'm bad at games. Please make fun of me.
That's my review for Blackout.
Make fun of my tiny PP.
All right, so Blackout. I played a good amount, and I watched way more than I actually played because I'm really bad.
Because you got to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you just do nowadays?
The menus, menu systems are weird.
No shame watching people to get better. I do that all the time for every game.
That's how I've been able to get somewhat decent at Fortnite. Still haven't won, but whatever. Somewhat decent.
We should play sometime when I'm like actually feeling like playing that
game.
God,
every week I say let's play a video game.
I haven't touched
together.
that game.
We never play any game together ever.
It's the only one that we can. But then I have to like make sure, hey, are you awake right now?
And Rocket League. I'm always awake, dude.
I don't like Rocket League at all. I hate Rocket League.
I know, but I'm always awake. I don't go to sleep. I don't sleep ever.
Right, I forget you don't fucking sleep.
I don't sleep. Okay, so yeah, Blackout. It's a battle royale that is I think this game is going to do very well in its own pocket. I think. I see a relatively large community playing this game for a while. I think I think there's a lot of little aspects about this game that I think are unique enough to keep people staying for a little bit. The PvE thing with the zombies, it's pretty bare bones right now. But the idea of PvE in a battle royale game is so fun, and it is fun when you play like dropping down in Asylum, not Varuk. It's the multiplayer map Asylum. Mm-hmm. Dropping down in Asylum, which is my favorite place to drop down. Obviously, there's little touches about this that like really make Call of Duty fans like smile, which is sometimes you got to do that, especially nowadays, because Call of Duty fans are either gone or dead.
Gotta bank on something
or on something else. Yeah. So anytime you enter an area that has zombies, it makes the little it does the zombie round music.
Oh really?
Yeah, it goes da da da, and then the zombies spawn in.
That's a nice touch.
That little that thing is like, oh, this is so good. Mm-hmm. And then zombies come in, and they're like round 20 zombies health wise, but
do they say Sam?
They do.
Why do they say Sam?
It was an accident.
Is it because they didn't want to make new audio files?
Yeah, it was an accident. It was a simple accident.
Okay.
And
I'm not giving them shit for that. I'm like, yeah, I didn't expect them to do that much work. That's a little too much.
Yeah, but dude,
they're busy making other
the zombies accidentally saying Sam, and I don't think they're actually saying Sam. I think they're just saying a word backwards in a weird editing thing, and it just sounds like Sam. And ever since then, they're like fans watching like zombies and like Varuk is like, who's Sam? I wonder who Sam is. And they're like, I guess we got to make a character named Sam. And then they did. And then here we are with 4 or 5 different storylines. Some of them gone, some of them not.
Some of them maybe gone, but we lied.
Yeah, the premise one especially.
That was a huge lie. Biggest lie.
It wasn't a lie.
It was the biggest lie that was most important.
It was a rift. It's not a lie.
It wasn't a lie. It was an admission. It was a mission of information.
No. Yes. Actually, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
probably on purpose.
It's a lie, but in that sense.
Yeah.
It was a lie for you, the viewer, to have fun.
Thank you, Jason Blundell.
For my life.
So yeah, the Blackout thing. The weapons are kind of boring. Like every weapon is good in a boring way. Like
they're just guns.
They're just guns. One of the fun things about Fortnite is like when you pick up a scar, it's like I have a scar. That's awesome. I have a scar. Cool.
But they also have like the wacky stuff that they rotate in and out in Fortnite as well. Like they have like some of that stuff in it too.
In Blackout, it's like I have a gun. It shoots. Cool. Keep going.
I got a gun.
I don't know what it's called, but it's cool. The ICR is good, but the recoils hurts like AK-47 and Mono for 1. That's the only problem I have. Like the KN-94 is real good. The Zieg Welder or whatever the hell the gun's called from Origins is in the game, and that's really good. You can get the ray gun. You can get a ray gun.
Like you just find it as a rare thing?
You can only get it from zombies or a mystery box. So
wait, how does the mystery box work?
There's
no currency in there, is there?
No, I believe there are 2 or 3 mystery box spawns in the map.
There's like super rare chests, basically.
Yeah, but everyone can see where they are because they has a mystery box light.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're always there. Even if you loot it, it's still there. The light's still there, so you never know if someone's actually got it or not. So people will go there hoping that and wherever the mystery box is, where zombies are. There's asylum. There's zombies. There's a graveyard that has zombies. The graveyard now they updated to have a zombie boss, which takes way too much. It's too much of a bullet sponge for what you get. You pretty much when you beat it, you get level 3 armor, a really good like a whatever rare machine gun, and like a bunch of trauma kits and stuff like that. Like good stuff, but like it literally requires if you have a team of 4, every person will lose an entire if you're fully stacked on ammo on any gun, every single player will lose all the ammo.
Jesus
trying
Christ.
to kill this thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's worth it in the sense that you get a lot of cool stuff. It's not worth it in the sense of this
sounds like a zombie boss.
No, worse than it's just like
like the way they used to do them.
Yeah, it just takes way too long. And I like the idea of I like the idea of a boss, an AI boss, a PvE boss in a battle royale thing. Not this. That's not this. Turn the health down a little bit.
Well, they've modified numbers like crazy, so maybe they will when the game's out.
Yeah, that's the point of the beta, and I'm sure they will. Like one of the coolest thing about this beta so far is that Czars really listening, like really paying attention to everything people are saying.
So we got 1 month to fix all that shit. So let's work really hard.
Yeah, and David Vonderhaar seems really excited about it, so I'm happy about that. What else? Any other? I like the healing thing. You can move and heal at the same time. It's the only battle royale where you can do that. This is a fact, which is weird to think.
Because it's still tied into that multiplayer.
It still feels like Call of Duty. Like it's weird. I was talking to Isaiah about it, and he hasn't played it, but I showed him like some people playing it on YouTube and stuff. And the first thing he said is like, this just looks like it's like Call of Duty free for all, but like
a big map.
But like and I was like, yeah, that's pretty much what it feels like.
To me, that's what kind of made me like, oh right, of course it's that.
Yeah, of course.
I can't be that bummed. It's like, oh right, it's actually just that.
Yeah, which I mean, if that's not if you don't like PUBG. And you don't like PUBG and you don't like Call of Duty, you're not gonna like this.
It's more for me. I didn't like PUBG's flow, even though this is much faster than PUBG.
Oh, much faster. It's way different.
But I also never played I hated playing free for all in Call of Duty.
Okay,
like,
then yeah, you're not that much of a battle royale person though, like in general.
Not really. Fortnite's the only one, only because it has like more than just the shoots.
Yeah, the building aspect and
the pace of it.
It's a. For sure. It doesn't feel like a normal shooter game, which is weird to say, but it doesn't.
It doesn't, but also, well, the shooting in Fortnite kind of sucks.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
It's not great, but it has other things that are going for it that make it kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shooting in Call of Duty, in Blackout, it feels like Call of Duty. It's so weird. It's the first time I booted it up and played it on my PC, the first thing I thought was, first of all, my PC can't run this. I need to get a new graphics card. I had to turn the graphics.
Oh, no, I just heard just help.
Yeah, I had to turn the graphics to medium to get 60, which hurts.
Really?
That's the first game I've ever had to do where everything's medium now.
Wow.
Yeah, it hurts.
That means you're hurting on your computer's like, I need some new legs.
I need a
new heart. I need a triple bypass.
Well, I looked online. The RX 5, I can get an RX 580 for like $250 right now.
Oh,
which is like
cool.
Super cheap.
Holidays are coming up, and then Black Friday, man.
Yeah, I'll just sell my graphics card for whatever, $150. Sell
your soul for $1.
And yeah, exactly. And then I'll
a single dollar bill.
Spend $100 or $50 for on a graphics card and whatever.
You picked a good year to kind of like
finally.
Right, I'm still living, but maybe I'll do it this year.
I'm so
glad. Because there's a game you would like to not play it on medium this year.
Yeah, well, I had to last year. Well, last year the only reason I said this, the only reason I didn't upgrade my PC last year is because I got a Switch.
Yeah, because you put that money somewhere else.
Okay, if I didn't get a Switch last year, I would have been playing games like Final Fantasy 15 on my PC. I would have been playing what other big games came out on the PC in the last
Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein 2.
I'm thinking like big games that were high spec.
Yeah.
I guess the last Battlefield, but if you liked it.
Oh,
if you like that game, maybe.
No. Battlefield what? 1?
Battlefield 1, maybe if you'd like it.
I have it.
No, but if you like regularly played it, but graphics are not with that how it looks in the PC, you wouldn't have played that much.
Oh, the new Tomb Raider I'd be excited for, which I am excited for, but I still haven't played the last one either.
The second one is pretty good, actually.
I love the first one, and I hear the second one's just built on.
First one I was all right. The second one is let's stop being Uncharted.
Yeah, I've heard what.
Yeah,
I've heard
what I liked a lot.
What I've heard about the second one is that like it built on. If you like the first one, it just built from that.
In a good way, really good way.
Yeah, and I was like, cool. You
really should play the second one.
I know. I knew. It's like
because it gets so cheap now.
I can find it for like $10 like all the time.
It was worth full price when I picked it up.
Yeah. All right. Geez, what else about Blackout? I'm excited. I wish. Okay, another thing is Call of Duty people. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and Call of Duty YouTubers who aren't getting paid because there's a lot of people who are sponsored by this.
Well, a lot of people are just playing because they want to just check it out.
Yeah. Ninja played this, but he was sponsored.
Whatever. He's like a special case. So he's just like the biggest.
He gave no opinions, which was interesting. He gave 0 opinions on the game.
I'd rather him doing that than like a paid opinion. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Rather neutral than paid.
Neutral to me
paid
just
positivity.
Neutral to means I'm not going to play this, and I don't want to say that.
Well, that's fine. If it's like that's what you had to do, it's what you got paid.
Yeah, whatever. I like Ninja a lot. I'm so glad. I'm glad he's the one. You know what I mean? If out of anyone in the gaming community to like be Ninja right now, I'm glad it's him.
Also, I'd hate to be him.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
I'd also hate to be friends with him because people, if they find out if you're friends with him, it's because he's popular.
Yep.
Like that whole, it's like being friends with a celebrity.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of like, fucking people.
Yep. I think, like I said, I think this game is going to do well in its own right. I really wish it wasn't stuck behind the Call of Duty $60 paywall.
You think it would be a better idea if you could pay for this as its own mode?
Yeah, dude, if you could buy Blackout for $20, $30 even. Like $30 is a lot, but it's Activision, and so people will be like, whatever, it's Activision, I get the price. I get why it's $30, but if Blackout by itself was just $30, I can see this game doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
$20 would end up, I think it'd be smart to get down to $20 because then you can compete with things like PUBG. But that's just not going to happen. But $30, I think would be a good price, especially like right away, like early on, to get. If Treyarch wants to get like a lot of, or not even Treyarch, because I'm sure Treyarch would love to do whatever they want to make fans happy.
I assume they were just banking that enough people would be either playing this beta or watching the beta and like go, you know what? I'll buy the game this time. I'll give it one last go. I think they're more going.
I don't know, and that's the thing. I'm seeing. I'm seeing the reaction to the beta. Everyone who's played it like either loves it or is like it's no one's hated it. I've heard like it's not for me.
They're either disinterested or when the people who like it put in more time.
Mm-hmm. And the people who like it really like it. Like it's one of those things where it's getting into this game. I feel like it's the same reaction. It's something I miss about Call of Duty is seeing people hyped about Call of Duty, and that's what this game is doing right now. As a Call of Duty fan, I'm glad to see that. So like I said, I think if this was a standalone thing, I think it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to see another like a new, which is weird to say a new game competing because Call of Duty is not a new game competing with everything else. But at this point, like Call of Duty doesn't have to compete with anything right now. But it'd be fun to have like another battle royale thing separate, and then you have a Call of Duty to compete with other games. I feel like that'd be a fun era to live in again.
It'll be weird if it does.
It'd be weird, and I think it'd be cool. And I wish, but it's not going to happen because Activision.
Who knows?
You're right.
We got another month. Reception was positive.
Yeah.
Pre-order numbers are usually way overblown or way underblown. Mm-hmm. So we'll only really know once we see the numbers.
That's the thing. Once this game, I have no idea what's going to happen when this game comes out. I have no idea how many people are going to drop off and not actually buy it.
It'll sell well. It's a Call of Duty game, but will it actually make number go up?
I hope so.
Remember, sales trended downward for a long time.
Yeah.
Will this be the one that makes them go back up or even just trends up for one game?
It will, in the sense it will. So Treyarch titles always go up, always give an upswing. Like it helps the graph because Treyarch titles just naturally do better than other titles because it's Black Ops. It's a Black Ops game. Like those are the games that people like.
It's a studio that people like the most.
Yeah, exactly. The Zombies alone.
Generally, that's the one they like.
Zombies alone is one of the it's the hugest.
Well, Zombies and they're single player.
Yeah, but they don't have single player in this game. So
when they used to have that as a selling point, people are like, the Treyarch single player, even if it's like not what I like, it's still different.
Yeah, Black Ops 2, with all the faults of Black Ops 2 single player, I like it a lot. It's a movie.
They're trying something.
It's a movie and it's fun. I could beat that game in 4 hours, but whatever, it's fun.
It was entertaining to you.
It was so entertaining.
That's what mattered. Were you entertained? Yeah. Are you not entertained?
I played it like 3 times. I love it.
That's the one that's meant to be played a lot, right? Like missions and shit.
There's multiple endings. Yeah, I got through every ending.
I forgot that was the thing that had like multiple choice story. That was so weird.
It was so weird in Call of Duty. I did it, and
they brought that back or no?
Nope, never did.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
That's such a crazy idea that you never brought it back.
Well, it's
so risky.
Yeah, that was also the game that did press F to pay respects.
Yep, the legendary meme.
I always forget that comes from Call of Duty.
Yeah, I remember it because I laugh and I go, "Fucking what a legacy!"
2, yeah,
forget Rust 1v1s. Forget like Modern Warfare 2 like montage shit.
Forget Wing Syndicate 1v1.
Forget that like weird little YouTube pocket that it made for Machinima and like those people.
Yeah, forget
Machinima has transcended like culture.
It really has.
It's just part of like streaming culture now. It's an internet culture. It's crazy.
Yeah, just F.
Not games. The letter F means a whole new thing now.
Yeah, you put the letter F in any chat
because of a weird gameplay narrative dissonance moment.
People know what you mean.
Yeah, it's
so weird.
People use it like for jokes and for somewhat real reasons.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
Those moments like that is why I like the internet and why I like where we live right now.
Clown timeline.
This best timeline. All right.
Honk honk.